What is good, everyone? We got the Springfield Atoms, well, New Orleans Kings playing against Springfield Atoms. The over-under for this game is, I believe, 69 and a half points is the over-under. And of course, the Springfield Atoms are 4.6 point favorites to win the game. So, yeah. Game of Springfield.
They're ready for the coin toss. We're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Richardson is back and ready to put this one in the air. Not a bad kick was set up for the return. A mistake by the kicker on that one.
First down. Tackles and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
Using split backs. Going to the air on first down. Steps up into the pocket. Surveys the field. And it's complete. Stewart comes up to make the play. At the 49.
Be aware of the pressure here. Set the field the heat. You got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. Rosen. And he makes the grab. Runs over the tackle. Number 59 makes the tackle.
Edwin Jackson's hurt.
Follow your blocking on this run. You see the lane open. Just accelerate right to the yard line. Let's go, boys! Stay at home!
Hudson, the long setback. Gives the ball. Running with Kurtz. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Keep the defense against line. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them on balance on passing down.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Pump fakes. Rosen. He hits his back to the run. Barnes comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line.
Passing the ball, seems like a good way to pick up the first here.
The visiting team with a four-man front. Rolls right. Gets rid of it. Jumps and makes the count. Mason is there on the stop. 22-yard line.
Use the motion to throw off the defense. Don't let him get too comfortable.
Hudson in the backfield. Little misdirection. Barnes comes up to make the play. And the 20.
On the fly. Can't make any mistakes down here. Run the ball, just get it in there.
He gets the count. Number 59 is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line. 8th play of this drive inside the red zone. He'll go for the shotgun. Drops back. with the pass. They've got the screen. The defender brings him down. And so that tackle was his third.
Almost Mayo's hurt.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get over. Don't force anything.
Mason, the lone back, throws again. Throws this one off balance. And this pass is completed. Touchdown, home team.
Watch his catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense. You better pick it here.
Perfect way to start this one off is to move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Sends it still. From the 1 yard line.
They don't want to fall out of contention early. They'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Ball on their own 16. Under pressure. That's low.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. Our defense was advanced coverage. We had some options out there in the second half. We just didn't have the time to decide where we wanted to go with it.
He'll bring the blitz. Rolling right. Pressure coming. Throws on the run. Makes the stop.
Jordan breaks the catch.
Rush was on, and it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw by
He
Miller.
read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy who won't get rattled and he feels a big rush.
Surveying the field. With the throw. Almost picked it up. Justin was the intended receiver on that play. Richardson is ready to punt this one away. Garrett will go back to accept this punt. From the 35. Garrett with some good moves and gets good yardage, bringing it back to the 48. Ball right around the midfield. The visiting team with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Dawson is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Hand off to the tailback. Number 98 comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. Looking to convert on third down, they have to get it to the 42. The visiting team driving a dime back. Gets the pass on. Thrown behind, but caught. And he's forced out of bounds at the 39.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, so is the catch.
The 30. Thomas is there on the stop at the 26-yard line.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys, just execute.
Tosses it out to the right. It's on the ground. The visiting team scoop up the punt. He was there to recover the fumble.
Being in the right place at the right time is a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill. This time, he was pretty skillful.
Out of the I formation. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Number 55 comes up to make the play.
So with the ground attack, go ahead and take it to him.
First and 10.
Keep the throttle down.
They line up in the I formation. Gives the ball arm. Francis stops him for negative yards.
Talk about a sense of knowing where the play is headed. That's just great insight.
Ball on the 44-yard. Hand off to the tailback. Play action. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. Garrett is there for the tackle. That's a 38.
First down on the play. Keep the defense chasing. Don't forget to use the play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
With the throw, swings it out to his running back. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Look at that defense over here. You own these guys and just execute.
Justin to the lone back. In this direction. Francis comes up to make the play. At the 19. Justin appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the...
Play a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
The end of one. These teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, the home team ahead of the visiting team. 7-0. The teams at both sides will start the second quarter. It's second down and 5 to go. So there is a 20 lead to get a touchdown. Number 55 is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line. 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down. They line up the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Bullard comes up to make the play.
First down. Get the ball to the open man. You can't give him an easy pick.
They're 8 yards from the end zone. Miller starts out in the shotgun. He'll bring the blitz. Goes to the end zone. Almost inside. And he has the end zone to drop.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender. To drop one like that. Absolute worst thing to have your man beat you for 6.
The home team out of a nickel back. Rolling right. Pressure. Looks to the end zone. It's broken up.
That one could have been a touchdown. Big defensive plays like that will separate the good defenses from the great.
Alexander was his intended target. Defense lines up in the nickel. Throwing. Picked off in the end zone.
Defender off his receiver.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Number 98 is there on the stop at the 19. Second and long. Hudson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Rolls right. With the pass. Drops the interception. Barnes and his hands up.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys and he gets good position. And he reads the pass and he makes his move. He'll drop a few like that.
The visiting team got in a dime package. Rosen. He hits his receiver. He'll bring him down at the 26. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy.
and out. This one goes out of bounds.
See if you can break this defense. Look downfield for a long pass.
The rush is on. Once again, it's the pass off. This one falls incomplete.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
Justice returns to the game after being shaken up earlier. Wow, the defense crosses it out to the right. Oh, makes the tackle at the 39.
You should be able to run the ball and get the yard to 8 here. 34.
He tucks it away. Missed tackle. Garrett makes the tackle at the 43-yard line.
See if you can break this defense. Look downfield for a long pass.
Ball on the 43.
Here we go, baby!
Wow, lines up behind this fullback in the eye. Off balance throw. Fullback has it with room to roll. Is there for the tackle. Number 25 makes the catch for a short gain into 3 yards. Dropping back. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Mathis records the tackle at the 43.
Brad Stewart's in
Getting up
here.
very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline and get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
Oh.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances. Let's screen!
Keeps it off to the back. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Good job landing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table. But the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle. And he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
The 30. Records the stop at the 26-yard line.
Spread the ball around. Make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
There you go.
Watch the ball!
Nickelback in the stop. Stepping up. With the throw. The wide receiver going to spot this one at the 8-yard line. It looks like a tackle so far for him tonight. First on the 8-yard line. The last time down inside the 20 resulted in an interception. Drop it to the backfield for a short pass.
All right, you made it this far, now pound the ball into the end zone. Let's go!
Wow, the long back. Hands it off. We'll feel that one tomorrow. Flags are down. This one appears to be on the ball does go against the offense, so they can push back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small. They tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
Give it to the halfback. Setting up play action. Throwing on the run. Look for the wide receiver.
You talk about great hands and great concentration. He showed all those things there, and he knew where the sideline was to make the grab.
Green in the backfield. Receives the handoff. Number 55 is there for the tackle at the 2.
You better kick it here.
And that kick is just inside the upright.
Not every drive is going to give you a touchdown, but getting 3 was big. You got to go to what Burton plugged in for the next drive. We'll get him a TD.
From the 8. Forced to 3 and out on the offense's last possession. Stewart was back into the game after being injured earlier. The visiting team line up in a 4-3. This one was spotted at the 50-yard line. He was not going to be denied the first down there, John.
He basically said, get out of my way. I got to get a first down here.
Hudson, the deep man, looking upfield. Shakes off the tackle. He's going to spot this one at the 38-yard line. The tackle was his 5th of the game. It's 1st and 10. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. And he's written it at the 24-yard line.
Be aware of the pressure here. You feel the heat. You got to make quick decisions. You'll take sure they're good.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Steps up. Fires this one deep. Gets his hand up.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that.
This one was spotted at the 12.
Jonas Jammer Linder.
Are you getting close? Run this play and get it even closer.
So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown. The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. And he steps out of bounds at the 6. 8-6 on the clock.
All right, now they're getting worn down. Go for this play and finish off the drive.
Out of the I formation. Crosses it left. Number 59 is there for the carry at the 4.
2 on the back.
4 yards from the goal line now. First is the defense looking to run it here. Dawson is there on the stop at the 2.
Back kick it here. Gain of 2 on the play.
This will be 20 yards out.
Whoa! So good. How did he miss that?
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away.
1st and 10. Lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Under pressure with a deep throw to the right side. He's there for the catch. Oh, he's there for the tackle.
And Brian Millen's injured.
He'll make his way to the sideline under his own power.
Styles.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. Can't let the clock run down here.
And it appears to have been benched for the rest of the day. Styles will come in to play quarterback. Out of the shotgun. Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. Wide receiver has it. It's Wells. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 11. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
Looking the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Alexander breaks the play up in the backfield.
This defense has some good speed. You try something to the outside, and you fail to get those outside guys blocked. You're in trouble.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. With the throw, broken up.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck that is. When the open guy out there, get it real quickly.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
The offense is going to have to try something different in order to score some touchdowns when they get inside their opponent's red zone.
He's pushed out at the 6-yard line. So it's fourth down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the mark. Second field goal of the game.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it in the end zone every time.
From the 4-yard line.
No one is really taking control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
Ball on their own 24. Visiting team line up in a 4-3. Rolling. He hits his receiver, and he goes in at the 47. They give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind him. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Here comes the blitz. With the throw, he finds his man. Number 59 is there on his spot. And the 45.
Here's what you can get on this pass play. Don't fight for extra yards. You need to get out of bounds.
Drops back. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. Time for the end zone before halftime. In the end zone, see the offense still has possession.
That's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
Executing on 3rd and short. Gets the pass off. Now he looks for blocking. Number 98 is there for the tackle at the 38.
You better pick it here.
Needs to put everything he has into this play. Behind that one, and it's good. First down. Score the home team ahead of the visiting team. 10-6. Just about ready for the second half as they line up for the kicker. Good distance. This one is taken by Emmanuel. Emmanuel turns this one to the 25.
On return. Run the football. Good running game will really open up the pass.
Emmanuel was back into the game after being injured early. Rushing on first down has not worked out definitely. Less than a 2-yard per carry out.
That's why they're losing. Got to be able to get yards on first down.
Ball on their own 25. Hands off to the tailback. Pressure coming. Throws on the move. He hits his receiver. And he's forced out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Follow your blocking on this run. You see the lane open, you could accelerate right through it.
The defense. He hands it off. Setting up play action. With the pass. Wide receiver has it. He's taken down at the 46. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is proper. Get off to the back. Alexander is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good.
Here we go. Hands it off. Setting up play action. Pressure.
Covering guys downfield is a good way to get pressure on the quarterback. If he can't find someone downfield, then he has to throw it away, hold it, or pull it down quickly. The pass rushers will be right there to haul him down.
Dropping back. Rolling. And he hits his target. And he goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 10-yard gain that time. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for first.
And let's go.
Wow, the long setback. And goes to the tailback. Alexander is there for the tackle at the 30.
Be patient out here. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Only one man in the backfield. Tosses it right. Francis is there on the stop and the 30-yard line.
How are you blocking on this run? You see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
Green lines up behind his fullback in the off. Number 97 with the snap at the 28-yard line. Defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. 20-yard line would net them that first down here on this third down play. Nickelback at this time. Dropping back. Looking for something long. It's broken up. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is, against whom? He did prevent the touchdown, but it won't be easy now for the defense to stop it.
Yeah, sometimes an interference call can be the difference between the offense getting 3 or getting 7. This team just seems to gain momentum and confidence when they get near the goal line. They're kicking here.
The point after is good. Wow, was the key man on that drive, getting a lot of big yards.
He's a very tough runner to bring down.
Decent kick, we should have a return. From the 6. He was unable to make anything happen on that return.
This special teams coverage came swarming down on him, and he had nowhere to hide.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Wynn is there on the slot at the 28.
He seems to put up pretty good rushing totals week in and week out. That's exactly the kind of consistency that you look for in your ground team.
Ball on their own 28. Hudson, the defense, the carry. And he's forced out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Defense was out of position on that one.
You know, they caught him on a blitz on that play. And the thing about a blitz is you can throw it for a loss. The bad thing about a blitz is once you get through it, then you're into the secondary, and you'll usually get a big play. That time was the bad thing about the blitz.
Second and 8. They line up in the I formation. The throw. This pass is incomplete. He tried to float line the intended receiver.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your line, run a good route, and make a good pass. Need to convert this.
They've done very well on third down to this point. Nice Nice play fake. He'll take off. And he slides down to avoid the hit.
I don't think he ever tried it. What's the ball?
Now to punt it away. Emmanuel back to return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Use some motion to throw off the defense. Don't let him get too comfortable.
Ball on their own 8.
Hey, you see me?
Out of the I formation. Misdirection. Is there for the tackle at the 19. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back into red.
They're coming with the blitz. Rowan, ooh, nearly picked it. Alexander was the one they were trying to get the ball to. For Rome, takes the handle with the pass. This pass is incomplete. That ball did not have enough on it. Number 25 was the intended receiver on that short pass. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down. Scott from the shotgun. Steps up. Can't get it from behind. Incomplete pass.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen.
Richardson comes into the game for the punt. Garrett is the deep return man. Let's knock this one where it went out.
Keep some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Jumps up and comes down. The throw would catch to the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step. And this guy's going to put the ball on you.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Aimed onto the tailback. Barnes comes up to make the play. And the 41.
Remember, roll your quarterback out occasionally. Those big defensive linemen get worn out chasing them around on the field.
The visiting team out of the 4-3. They'll go to the play fake on the run. What a collision. The 12. Taken down inside the 5.
He's got the kind of ability to turn just about any catch into a big play.
It's first and goal at the 5-yard line. With the counter play. Number 57 got very good penetration.
Need to go ahead and go safety and punt. Run the ball and pick up goal. You're almost there.
Defense, get ready.
They'll go to the I formation. They're off to the back. Emmanuel is there on the stop. And they're 3. Trying to run it in on second and goal. No dice. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the home team. 13-10. The home team have the ball in field goal range, down by 3 as we get set to begin the 4th. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. No can do. The fence comes up and stop on 3rd and goal.
What you're picking here will play.
This bit. 86 seconds to go. We have a tie game here in the 4th quarter. How good has this game been? We may be headed for overtime.
All I can say is, wow, both teams have fought hard, and will look to just reach a little further down within themselves.
Runs for the tackle. Emmanuel here's a sustained injury. He'll make his way to the sideline under his own power.
Run the football. Good running game will really open up the pass.
Hand it off. They'll bring it back at the 44-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6.
Come on. Show these guys some power football.
Jack returns to the game after being shaken up early. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. Receives the handoff. This one is spotted at the 47-yard line. He makes his fifth stop of the game on that play. Ball on the field. Ball on the 47-yard line.
This has been a defense game.
Give it to the halfback. Takes the handoff. Rosen hits the back with some running room. The 40. Francis is there for the tackle at the 28. It's perfect for the first down on that throw.
They ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Now he's back in there after getting taken out with an injury early.
Double South Coast 98 pass.
On the call. Running with a lot of room in front. Flags are down. This one appears to be on the offense.
Number 62.
Number 62. Held them up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move it back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
Rolling out to his right. Rose on the run. Alexander makes the start.
Oh, Michael Stelzer. Oh, no. Calvin Jackson. He was on the Florida Predators last season. This season, I don't know, New Orleans Kings.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Started has been pulled, so his day appears to be over. Jackson will have a chance to show how he can run this offense. Fires this one deep. Thought he had something long, but there's no connection. It's third down.
Okay, go ahead and put down here and just swing that ball away.
Steps up. Once again.
Knocked down field goal range.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be running in race. He's good at getting after it.
Richardson is ready to punt this one away. Garrett lines up deep for the punt return. And he signals for the fair catch.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of the game. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Emmanuel is there for
Put the ball on target.
the 30-yard line.
Like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Ball on their own 30. To carry it.
Sandro from
At the 34-yard line. Got a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
And every back in this play needs to be able to make the first guy miss. Because defensive linemen and some linebackers are so good at getting penetration. You can't allow them to bring you down every time they get back there.
With the throw, it's broken up.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Pace was his intended target. Styles returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. The visiting team line up in 4-3. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was
Springfield is great.
They even snapped the ball.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Carter was the intended receiver on that play.
Now, smart coach will punt the ball here.
Ross will come in now to punt it away. Emmanuel is back to receive this kick. The line drive. He signals for a fair catch.
This is just how the coach likes to play. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
They line up in the I formation. On the move. Fullback has it with room to roll. Boyer stops him. Good pass to the fullback on that play, John.
And don't be surprised if they look in his direction again. He's not just a solid lead blocker. He can hurt you in the passing game, too.
They'll go from the I formation. Going in the air on first down. Nobody picks up the running back. And he is bumped out of bounds. At the 32-yard line.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
Ball on their own 32.
My God.
Jackson will work out of the shotgun. The carry and jump created problems in the backfield on that. So on the draw, he came in free from the defensive line.
Yeah, he shattered his blocker and he moved in for the stop behind the line.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Don't put your mind. No, stop him, guys.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. With the coverage.
Certainly he had a joy.
The upcoming punt will mark his fourth so far. This one goes out of bounds.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
Number 3 scans the defense of the gun. He'll pass on first down. Breaks free. Will spot this one at the 34-yard line. Wraps up the ball carrier. His tackle total is now 4. Ball on their own 34. They'll bring the blitz. Throwing on the run. Powering. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10.
Touchdown, Springfield.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance
Yeah,
to
King
make
Rick.
a good play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The thrower or the receiver can make the best play in the ball. And it's 6-1. Better kick it here.
The playmaker is good. Big touchdown there, putting them on top. Booming kick downfield. From the 2-yard line.
That by a touchdown, going on offense, I'm down now. Doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better than that.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Wow, the long back. Hands off to the tailback. Great fake with the throw. And gone. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, home team.
Look at this one. He makes a great play in the ball, and he gets himself in perfect position to come away with the interception. This is a good special teams play.
Better.
The extra point attempt is good. The home team now enjoy a 2-touchdown lead. Take a look at the success returning kicks. We get ready for the kickoff. This one is fielded by Emmanuel.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out. You're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck maybe.
Throwing short. Wide open to the running back. Alexander stops him at the 26-yard line.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down. You need to hurry up here. Complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
2 minutes left. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Max makes the tackle at the 36-yard line.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
With the throw. Caught out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Langford was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Drops back. Gets the pass on. Johnson. Mathis is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 38.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Pressure coming with the pass. It's broken up. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Second and 10. All on the 38-yard line.
Jackson out of the gun. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. And he's there for the tackle at the 34-yard line. So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. Throws it. Shoots up. He has it. They're going to spot this one at the 25. It's the fourth stop he's made today.
Watch that game, folks. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
The blitz is on. Doesn't get much behind it. Knocked away. And they have to go to the areas that need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
The home team come out in a dime package. Launches this one to the right. Johnson makes the catch. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates offense. That time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Adams comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. And now is not the time to make that run to the refrigerator because that last touchdown, only a few points separate these two teams. And you'll want to stay tuned right to the end.
I feel sorry for anyone who took off early, hoping to get an early jump in traffic. Probably listening to this thing on the radio and kicking themselves.
Second out.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Ball on the 37-yard line. Hand it off. Carter with the stop at the 31. Hudson kept his legs moving. Gets 7 hard-earned yards. Second and 4 coming up 1 yard. Gets the call. Emmanuel is there on the stop.
Jonas Jammer's hurt again.
You should probably play it safe. Just down the ball.
Ball on the 19-yard line. On the carry. It's loose. The visiting team scoop up the ball. The ball bounces their way, and they can now gain it back to their offense here in the fourth quarter. Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10.
This is scary. New Orleans.
Wow.
Shaking the issue.
Pressure. Jackson gets dropped for a sack. And again, they get the quarterback. The fourth time he's gone down. Wow. In the backfield. It's his aim up.
He's got one wide receiver who can never play him. He's never dropped a snap. It's just part of the game.
From the gun. Launches it deep to the left. Incomplete.
He just flipped his wrist and the ball just took off. He's going to take a little bit off of that one. He could have gone for a big play.
Alexander was his intended target. Going for it on 4th. They'll need a big play here. Fires this one deep. Picked off.
Mistakes at this point in the game are unacceptable. It just gives your opponent a chance to put you away. Just go ahead and take a knee there.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Coming through, baby.
Pull back handoff. Runs over the top. Barnes comes up to make the play at the 31.
You should probably play it safe. Just down the ball.
So this could be the last play of the game.
Trust me, he'll give me
Stewart created problems in the backfield on that.
See, the under won the game, and New Orleans could not cover the spread. So, yeah. Ray Sweeney had a good day. 232 pass yards, 2 touchdown passes in his part, 15 or 21 passes. Ray Sweeney had a good day. Jimmy Hudson, 97 rushing yards. Vondrell Finley had 32 rushing yards. Ray Sweeney rushed 13 yards. Avion Carson rushed for a yard. Receiving yards, 91 receiving yards for Jimmy Hudson, 1 touchdown reception. Did get in the end zone once. Alex Snow, 15 receiving yards, 1 touchdown reception. So Lamar Casey had 59 receiving yards. He did not have his best day. But Michael Stiles passed for 90 yards. And he got injured, of course. Brian Millen started the game. 155 pass yards, 1 reception. He got injured. Then, of course, Michael Stiles won the game. He got injured. Calvin Jackson played the game. 1 touchdown pass versus 2 interceptions, 97 pass yards. This was not a good day. $55 rushing yards from Mike Cloud. He really showed up. He kind of showed up for a 6 or anything. Chris Justice, he got 7 rushing yards, I think 3 carries, but yeah, he got injured in the game. Michael Stiles, 7 rushing yards. Darnell Green, 1 rushing yard. Devontae Diller had one rushing touchdown. No rushing yard, of course. He showed up. Well, first, Dino Barnes had 8 tackles, 2 big hits. Brody Alexander had 8 tackles, 1 tackle and loss. Five big hits for Brody Alexander, 1 interception. Reggie Francis picked off, left outside linebacker Reggie Francis picked off a pass. Yeah, safety Brody Alexander. 7 tackles for Darryl Holt. 7 tackles for Reggie Francis. He got 1 interception. Sharice McGrady, 1 interception. 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Well, I'm out, y'all. Peace. Wait, before I go, New Orleans could not cover the spread, and the under won the game. Well, I'm out, y'all. And of course, Springfield is 6-0. New Orleans is 2-4. Well, I'm out, y'all. Peace.